I have another winter scene for you, and this time I'm doing a competition. Well, it's not really a competition, but I want to see how you work, at what level you are, and so on. Really want you to show me your work, and I will do more of those type of painting competitions. And for this first one, I want the theme to be colorful landscape, colorful winter, because I'm doing the second tutorial on this theme, and you can do a painting following this tutorial, or you can use your own reference photo, or the reference photo I used in this for this painting. And I will include more information in the description below, including the link where you can download the reference photo I used. By the way, I took that photo myself. This was taken very close to my home in Park Šturmovce in Slovenia. And if you are on Instagram, then you can post there using the hashtag Larissa Art Challenge and tagging me in the description. But it's not a problem if you're not. You can just include a link in the comment below on this video. And all of the paintings I will receive until the somewhere in between March, I will include in that video, so everyone can see your painting. And if you don't want everyone to see your painting and just want to show it to me, then please tell me this when you post it, so I don't include it in that video. I'm really looking forward to this, so I hope you will participate and show me how you work. So let's now begin the tutorial. Um, I began as always. I sketched where major shapes are, so the road and the trees. And when I do this first initial sketch or color blocking, I never make detailed trees or something. I just block in the major shapes, trying to make the value, so the lightness or the darkness of that thing, for example here trees, I try to make it as close as possible. But as you see, I'm not focusing on color at all. In the sketch I like to use very strong, bold, vibrant colors, and you can then change it however you want. You can get very realistic colors even from underpainting like that, and it will still look better than if you didn't do the underpainting and just put the color on. Because with pastels you can see how I'm applying it. Um, with every mark, some of the paper or some of the color that was below it still shows through. So you don't have to do the underpainting, but I think it does create better color harmony and vibrancy of the painting. Here I'm using a light yellow for the sky to put in some. You see how it looks like I'm creating three branches when I'm putting in the sky like this? Well, that's what I would like to do, but it's not enough if you just put the a color like this because it's not warm enough. Around those holes in the trees, so from the leaves and branches and so on, you have to also put a warm color around it. You will see what I mean in just a minute. So here I'm going in with a warmer, harder pastel, just to glaze over all the holes in the trees, because where the light is coming through, those parts are lighter in value as well as warmer because of the sun, especially if you're painting a scene that you want to look like a, a, a slight sunset. It's not really a sunset here. Well, the reference photo was taken in the middle of the day, but I like doing sunsets. But I feel like my paintings are all sunsets lately, so I did this one in moderation. So it's not really a sunset, but it's going towards a sunset. You see how the trees begin to sparkle as we add those uh, that light coming through. And this is what I like about pastels. It's very easy to create this effect with pastels. You can do it with all mediums, but I think this is very hard to do with, for example, watercolor, where you can't just add light, you have to preserve the lights. And here you can add the light whenever you feel like it. By the way, I recently also took up watercolors, and I bought some of the better art supplies for watercolor, like the Arches and Saunders paper. So if you would like to see how I'm doing with them, tell me below. Well, I can't really do a tutorial yet on them, but I do enjoy them. Notice I'm using light yellow. Well, actually, it's the same light yellow I used in the sky, and doing so by using the same colors both in the sky and in the reflected lights helps you to preserve the color harmony even when having a lot of different colors in a landscape like here. You can also see the snow has a lot of purples. The trees have a lot of purples, and even the distant trees have a lot of purples. So you can see almost all of the colors in each part of the painting. Even sky, if you look up closely, at the top of it is very light Turkish blue, and a similar blue will be in the shadow areas of the snow, but I didn't add it just yet. Here it is, that light Turkish blue. So as I was saying, I'm not just choosing colors at random. I do choose them more or less at random at the beginning, but then when I do choose them, I try to stick to a selected few and use a selected number of different colors in a scene, and I found that this really helps to um, create some sort of connectedness in a painting. You can call this color harmony, and it really is like this in nature. If the sky has purplish colors, you can feel the reflected light of that purple in all of the things below. If you would compare the green of the grass on a sunny day, the grass would be completely different to the green on a day with purplish sunset sky. Just observe the nature when you're outside and observe how the colors change based on the sky. Sky is really important in all of the other colors. Okay, so this is already the finished painting. I really hope you will participate in that challenge. So again, you can use this tutorial or the previous tutorial I did on colorful winters. You can do an imaginary winter landscape, or you can use your own reference photo. If you want to use my reference photo, you can download it in the description below. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will show me your paintings. By the way, I also took a week off and created a lot of new paintings, and also recreated my website, and new paintings are on it. So if you want to check that, then you can find the link in the description below. So again, thank you very much for watching.